Hello guys, so welcome to tonight's evening show. My name is CHUKS and you're on GFL TV, the home of football. So if today is the first time we see our program, for you to bring you the latest Arsenal news updates as they drop all over the world. So for now, I am going to start with tonight's evening show. So Paul Scholes also don't join the list of pundits. So they talk about how the league will end up. So Paul Scholes going to talk saying they expect Arsenal to win the league, even though him no say the favorites are not really Arsenal. The favorites are Man City, but he expects he don't follow the bandwagon of the believers. We feel say because we suffered the last 2 seasons, then this is our time. Well, I share the same sentiments. Obviously, I'm an Arsenal fan. I want us to win the league. So we'll just see how this report was actually put out. So when you watch, you see they say Arsenal or Man City, they ask Paul Scholes. Paul Scholes names his favorites to win the Premier League this year. Again, from the look of things, when you read the entirety of the reports, because the report was a lengthy report, so you're going to say, I think the Premier League favorites will be the same as last year. I think City will be the favorites, closely followed by Arsenal. I have said a few times that I expect Arsenal to be the team to win it this year. I think they've progressed over the last couple of years with Mikel Arteta especially. I just think this year is the time where they are ready to win it. And once we make I like in honesty, even though Manchester United have bought a lot of players, and from what I didn't read this night, they ask how far for Dominic the Calvert-Lewin. I don't know what they call this striker do. So, but he did not let his bias becloud his judgment. He still mentioned, say yes, it's going to be like what happened last season. It's going to be between City and Arsenal, but say Arsenal this time around they have something to prove. You get, and that is a sentiment that is being shared by a whole lot of pundits. In fact, this same time last season, everybody they mentioned Man City, Man City, Man City. But they ask people, nobody really give Arsenal a chance. Now Man City, Man City, Man City. But this time around, I don't hear more of Arsenal than even Man City. Although people they concede say yes when it comes to on paper, Man City are the favorites. But say who go winner? People they put Arsenal there. Say, oh man, Arsenal for me, now Arsenal for me. So whether that is going to put undue pressure on Arsenal, I can't really say. So now when league starts, we will really know how everything will unfold. So more just the watch. Now on some disturbing news, because I actually felt Arsenal had already wrap up their deal with Olympic Marseille. Only for me to be hearing this evening, say Olympic Marseille, they don't inform us, according to Fabrizio Romano, that Edin Nketiah's deal should be considered as 100% collapsed, which means Edin Nketiah know they go Olympic Marseille again. Olympic Marseille didn't want to accept Arsenal's 30 million euros package after having bids rejected, despite the green light from the player, which is sad. So what it make the thing? What it make them feel do Arsenal like that? We say Lens can't concede because they already offer two bid two times. They bid for El Wahil. RC Lens said no. So I don't know what will happen. RC Lens can agree later. So as they can sign this El Wahil, they no come for Edin Nketiah again because don't forget they've already signed Yusufa Mukoko. So if to say Arsenal acted early, give Olympic Marseille listening ears, bring the price down, they'll Nketiah there for first time because they wanted two strikers. They were first of all signing Nketiah and end up signing El Wahil, but because we spent a lot of time before we conceded to their own interests, so at the end of the day, the first time were Yusufa Mukoko and El Wahil. When you look at the reports, Fabrizio Romano already break and say, here we go. Olympic Marseille agreed deal to sign El Wahil from RC Lens. Now, I can't even look when I see this report. The first thing will come to my mind now, how much this RC Lens sell this player? You're not going to say RC Lens, now the same 30 million euros package, 25 million euros fixed fee, and 5 million in add-ons, even 15% sell-on clause. The same thing, but at the end of the day, Olympic Marseille chose El Wahid. So it is what it is. So guys look for another place where Edin Nketiah go. Because if you check social media, people they para for Edu Gaspar and Richard Garlic and them Arteta say why they actually make this Edin Nketiah dream, the shattering dream, because look at look at this picture first. Edin Nketiah already believes saying they go themselves, so at least they go a big club. Because any other club that won't consign up cannot be of the same pedigree. Olympic Marseille they challenge for European places for France. So you know go fit get that same pedigree, but let's just be watching. Or personally, I will tell you for free, say anybody they come for indicator idea. Like this is the biggest. If you ever come for him. Like I don't know how they just missed it. And he will playing under a new manager in Roberto De Zerbi, who wants to make his mark over there in France. Like he just did somewhat unfortunate. Now when we say it don't the official say Bayern Munich are open to allowing Kingsley Coman leave on a season-long loan. Back around head. Fabrizio Romano the breaker, but you don't say nobody asked that they're interested. You get back around head. So this is a breaking news from Fabrizio Romano. It's a Barcelona adds Kingsley Coman to their own list of wingers. You get now he's one of the options of people that they look at. Now, no breakthrough on Nico Williams' story despite many reports, because I heard that rumor saying Nico Williams don't say yes to Barcelona. So Fabrizio Romano don't debunk the story, say that one a bobo. Now, Kingsley Coman can leave Bayern on an initial loan with the buy clause. Barcelona have his name on their list with at least 2 more people because the coach Hansi Flick actually appreciates the player, just like under Mikel Arteta appreciates the player. So more just the watch, because a season-long loan, now everybody define it is a cheaper alternative to Nico Williams. Like back and now, no one signed somebody outrightly. They want to take a loan and wait for Nico Williams next season because in just one stay 1 more year at Atletico Bilbao. Now, I don't guess one thing I observe for this our community. So I say make I address them. Many a times I go check the comment section, I go see somebody go put your opinion there. Another person will not like the opinion. Instead of it to attack that argument, provide a superior argument, you can't attack the person personality, can't insult her. Please stop it. I'm not gonna lie for you. If I see that kind of thing, I'll just remove the person from the community, because for here people go everly talk something where you know like. So you need to show a high level of emotional intelligence so that you know go attack their personality, attack that thing where they talk, challenge them, bring a superior argument. So the person will say, no look from that angle. Okay. Don't say I don't want to hear they mad, they crazy, they do this. I don't want it. There are so many other groups that they do all those things. I beg, don't be here. I want to believe we are all mature. There are no small for here. So please, I don't want anyone that say anything like that. Just tag me. Just tag me. I will just remove that person. You don't have a place here. We're not here to be insulting ourselves. Attack my arguments. If you don't like what I say, if I tell you say may they sell party, you know like attack me. Say I say may they sell party. Don't say you can't talk. Say you crazy. They just no, please. I say make I just through that. I forget to talk them in the morning, please. I don't want to see those type of things in our comment section again. Now moving on, so Arsenal unveil their third shirts. So are they very very happy? It gets. I like the color of the shirts. Very fine. It gets to the unveil them. Now what they go to wear? I never know on which occasions. Maybe any team where they won't play with their own jersey, they clash with our first 2 jerseys. We are going to be wearing this one. So it is what it is. Now, Emmanuel Petit don't join the bandwagon of the people where they talk say Arsenal will win the league. In fact, I'm not gonna lie for you. Everybody believe this is going to be the season when Arsenal will win the league. That's just the truth. And remember, I don't talk. I'm saying this is going to be a make or mark season for Arteta. He has to win something. If you don't win something now, Baba, it should go deep. Now, speaking to Gambling Zone, Emmanuel Petit said, I can feel the positivity in the club. That's Arsenal. Over the last couple of seasons, Arsenal reduced the gap with Manchester City. They've been fighting for the title late into the season. Last season, they lost it on the final day. Arsenal is showing more and more commitment and improvement as a club. They are back in the Champions League, and I think they'll do better in that competition this year. They need to look at adding some quality, but I have full confidence in Arteta and Edu Gaspar to find the right players. With all the problems that Manchester City are facing, this could be the year that Arsenal beats them to the Premier League. I like the fact that everybody, they share this vote of confidence on Arsenal. But look at the takeaway from Petit. They need to add quality to the team. So I just hope, say, as if Arsenal win the league, I don't know how I go even feel. I just visualize and how I go feel. I go cry. I go laugh. I'm like, I don't know how my body will be on that day. I just want to experience it at least in my lifetime, because I don't tell you since them born me only once. In fact, I don't support Arsenal 20 something years now. Once I don't experience Arsenal win league once, and that has been small. But now you say I don't get sense, I don't be journalists, and they follow Arsenal like mad, and never nothing, I never experienced. We carry league, celebrate, but it is what it is. This year could be the year. This season could be the season. So more just to watch. How many people for this community don't experience Arsenal carry league like 2-3 times? How many? Jane, I know go plenty. No reach 10. I fit tell you, now know this 10. But you don't say many of us here, we never really experience it, but we want to experience it. So it is what it is. Now, Dean James going to give us fresh updates, positive news for Edin Ketia. So Bournemouth are actually strongly interested in signing Edin Ketia to replace Dominic Solanke, who has already joined Tottenham Hotspur, among other options. So, well, it's all good option, but see what's in I talk. Say when they compare Bournemouth now and Olympic Marseille, who be Bournemouth in the grand scheme of things? Say they compete for European competition, they compete for European places. Their biggest competition is let's not go to relegation. As long as they don't go to relegation, they are happy. But Olympic Marseille will want to go to Europa League, they want to qualify for Champions League. Like the Mosha they there, get so that's the difference. They are one of the big teams in France. If they count the first 6 teams of France, at least we'll still mention Olympic Marseille. It will be Bournemouth. So that's part of what I'm talking about. So it's just sad somehow. Now, Daily Mail, The Times, Mirror, The Sun. In the last, this news broke out in the last 30 minutes before I came live. Now, like 10 minutes before I came live, this news break. Somebody even sent that to me. So Daily Mail is reporting, but out of all the people who break the news, Daily Mail is first breaker. So every other person when they broke up, I check the time, and the Daily Mail breaker like 10 minutes ago. The rest will see 2 minutes, 3 minutes. So that's why I picked their own headline because now they first start. Now, Daily Mail is reporting that Manchester City's hearing for the 115 alleged breaches of the Premier League financial fair play rules will finally take place next month. This is huge. The hearing, the court case, is going to begin next month as a date emerges for when the verdicts could be reached by the Independent Commission. This is huge. Now big news be this. Now, one sad part be say, even when the Independent Commission reaches a verdict, Man City can still appeal it. And if they appeal the decision, that appeal will still take another lengthy period. But at least we'll first hear waiting the verdicts go do. When you look at what Richard Masters, who's one of the chief executive of the EPL, so himself, the common side talk say they have all the evidence they need to prosecute this case and reach a positive outcome for them. Now, according to they hear from external sources, say then they work with one hacker. We don't hack Manchester City, bring evidence, carry and give them. How true that is, I don't really know. But Richard Masters is very, very confident that the FA with their prosecutors, in fact, the prosecutors are liaising with UEFA prosecutors who actually defeated Manchester City before. When Man City can go appeal for the court of arbitration, that one can scatter the judgment. So then they work with those ones say that evidence will not take this people. Give it to us. Oh, the case go long gone, but we'll just take time to follow the case. Thank God, in the next month, I go follow them every day, anyhow they do. I go follow on to a logical conclusion. They will know whether they will punish Man City, carry them to League One or maybe League Two. I don't know where they won't carry them go. So till when that happens, I'll be here to tell you how the case is going. So the biggest news of the night is the fact that Paul Scholes don't lend in voice. For those who talk say, I expect Arsenal to actually win the league because Arsenal have actually strengthened, actually have cut the gap between them and Man City to a very, very significant, like very small thing. The minutest, the tiniest of margins. Now be the thing will remain now. Get imagine Man City they wait the final day before they will know whether they win the league. For you to know how we don't really reduce the gap. So it's a good thing. It's a thing of pride. I'm happy that my club has actually done that. But this season, I will tell you for free. It's not only Man City that will be pushing this. Not only Arsenal that will be pushing this Man City. Man U gets a stake. Chelsea gets a stake. All these people that are strengthening, they have a stake. They will decide. They'll be like the kingmakers. They feel they go for the title, but now them will decide who will win the league. And that's what it will be. So, my dear Arsenal lovers, I think it's a fine place for us to call the show an end. Like, come your way tomorrow morning to give you the morning news. So then thanks for tuning in. Enjoy the rest of your night. Now, good night. All right, guys. Now, get out. Ciao. Bye-bye.